We are now on episode 2 of Master Your Mind with Martha. This is what we're going to start doing every morning. And then in addition, we will still do the Martha Fix My Business. That's a little bit later on today. We'll still do success stories of people building their home-based business. All of that stuff's still going to happen. But what I've determined is necessary for everybody is that we have a good hold on our own minds in the beginning of the day, and we set the tone, and then we keep that, okay? It's hard enough for people to manage it on their own, so let me be your anchor point to help you every morning keep it together, okay? So anyway, what we're talking about today is your identity. Now, this is a very interesting thing. So most of the time with our minds left to their own devices, our identity is either what people told us that we were in the past or what we believe that other people believe about us, okay? So those are a couple of different things, right? And so what people believed about us or what we believe that people believe about us, I know that's a long sentence, but wrap your mind around what that sentence means. What you think people think about you. Really, that's what it is. How many people are walking around thinking that other people, like if you haven't been successful yet in your business or in your occupation or whatever you define success as, if you haven't become successful yet, you may think that other people look at you like you're not successful, like you're some sort of loser, or that you are, a black sheep, or that you are not good enough, or that you're not smart, or that you're, poor, or whatever it is. It's your belief of what other people believe about you, okay? Now, there's also something that's anchored a little bit harder, and that's anchored a little bit more realistically to people, and that's what people have told you through the years. Okay, usually this really anchors in around ages like 5 to 8. What you were told that you were, what labels you were given at that age, you believed about yourself. And because typically those labels were given, they were either given by adults or they were given by peers. And so you and your not little mind, but your young mind, you're still very innocent and messed up yet, mind. You believed what you were told about yourself, and you believed that that was the box that you fit in this world. And so sometimes, first of all, kids can be cruel. Not that they're malicious, but kids do what their parents do, and sometimes parents can be cruel. So, what were you told about yourself whenever you were younger? Right? So, were you told that you were stupid? Were you told that you were fat? Were you told that you wouldn't amount to anything? Were you told that other people were smarter than you? What were you told? Or really, at the heart of everything, what matters here is what did you accept as truth? Because I was told a lot of things. I was told a lot of things. I talked a lot. I was set aside in my classroom, like set apart away from everybody else because I was disruptive. Go figure, I'm a disruptor now. I do it as a job. But I was disruptive. And so I was set away from everybody else. I was not allowed to be in community with other people. And go figure, now my two things that I run on, my platforms I run on, are disrupting industries and creating communities. Look at how that happens. Look at how something that was defining me before now is becoming the very thing that I turn back around and I say, this is a good thing. Here's why this is a good thing. Now let me go ahead and move forward with it. So you guys, what I want you to really hear is, what did you believe about yourself based on what somebody told you? What did you take in as truth? What became your reality? And it may not be easy to find. What you really need to think about is, whenever you're in the face of decision, when you're in the face of opportunity, when you've got things sitting on your doorstep, what is the line in your head? What is the thing that you say to yourself that makes you turn away from opportunity? What is the thing that in your mind you're like, yeah, but? What's your yeah, but? Yeah, but that isn't for me. Why? What I want you to do is to dig down. I was going to say drill and dig at the same time. So drig is how that would go. I want you to dig down on what this stuff is, you guys. I want you to know it. I want you to look at it. I want you to really see it. And then I want you to ask yourself, is that true? Because a lot of times, these things that happen in our head, it's our subconscious trying to keep us safe. We all know this story, right? Our subconscious, basically, we still have these reptilian minds. We still have these primal minds where we're essentially cave people. Okay, stay with me, all right? We're essentially cave people, and our brains have not yet evolved to the point where we are right now, where we're safe. You know, if I take a chance on something, I'm not necessarily moving outside of my group or moving outside of my tribe and potentially going to be eaten by a lion or a bear. Stay with me. That's what your brain, your subconscious, because of our reptilian minds, because of our primal minds, our subconscious tries to keep us safe. It tries to keep us from being eaten by bears, guys, okay? And so whenever you have an opportunity in front of you, or you have a mission in front of you that you really want to take out into the world, when you have people that you want to serve and stuff that you want to do, and man, you just want to do this. And then the very first thing that comes up in your mind is reptilian mind, is primal mind, is don't get eaten by a bear. But here's, guys, what I want you to really think about is, what is the sentence? What is the thing? No, you can't, because what? And then whenever you see what the what is, I want you to look at it and say, is that even true? Because it's very likely that it's not. It's very likely that it's something that you believe about yourself from long ago that isn't actually even true. I used to believe about myself that I wasn't smart. I used to believe about myself that nobody would listen to me, that I was kind of just a girl in a corner. Because I was literally a girl in a corner, guys. My teacher literally put me in the corner all the time. And this wasn't just in second grade when Mrs. Tucker did it, you know. It wasn't just then, but it was all through my childhood. I had my nose in many corners. I was getting in trouble for things left and right, for being loud, being disruptive, talking too much, yada, yada, yada. Again, now what I do for a living. But my belief was that I belonged to the corner. Now, was that true? No. But it was my belief for a very long time. And so that's why I accepted my identity, which is the title today. That's why I accepted my identity as a wallflower. I believed that's where I belonged. A kid that was put in the corner believes that that's where they belong. And so what I want you to do is I want you to look at what are your beliefs about yourself. And the activity that I'm asking you to do is when something good comes up, maybe imagine the last time something good came up. What is the thing that came up in your mind? Nobody will listen to me. I'm not good enough. And if you say I'm not good enough, I want you to go deeper and I want you to find out why. Okay? Gosh, I'm a mess. Sorry, guys. I want you to find out why you believe you're not good enough. Because you're here for something fantastic. And we don't even look back to the people in our lives whenever we were young. We don't look back at them to complain or to say, it's your fault. No, we take ownership of everything. I don't believe that people are being malicious. Regardless of whether they were choosing to be malicious or not, the bottom line is you choose today, right now, to grow. You choose today, right now, to decide, okay, that's fine that happened. Today, here's what's true. And here's what I move forward with. We don't look back to blame, guys. That's going to set you off on a path of blaming people for the rest of your life, and you're not ever going to get anything done. Blaming people is not the name of the game. I'm not saying people didn't hurt you, but I'm saying we don't look back and just blame them all day long. It keeps you sitting in some mud. It keeps you sitting in mucky muck. And it doesn't keep you in a place where you're like, I'm doing this. You can't live in, I'm mad at you and I'm blaming you and it's your fault I'm this way and da-da-da-da-da. You can't live there and I'm doing this in the world at the same time. So you got to make a choice. Do you want to blame people or do you want to do something in the world? Right? What's your identity? Who are you? All right, guys. I love you so much. I'm going to pop off of here. Bye-bye.